Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. We are going to look at for this week topic, we're going to look at key phrases and words, language functions, correct tones, and common mistakes in business writing. These are the learning outcomes. Now, let us talk about key phrases and vocabulary. The term business letter makes people nervous, which is true. Yeah, many people with English as a second language, they are a bit worried about writing, as perhaps some of them may not be an advanced learner in business writing. Um, but then again, this is not the case. An effective letter is not business uses short, simple sentences. Sorry, an effective letter in business uses short, simple sentences and straightforward vocabulary. All right. Now, for example, let's say salutation. So how do you want to write salutation? First and foremost, make sure that you spell the recipient's name correctly. Now, that is very important. As I mentioned previously, you need to go and do some homework in getting to know the recipient of your letter. You should also confirm the gender and proper title. Okay, we use MS, Mrs. for women and Mr. for men. When you don't know the name of a person and cannot find this information, you may want to write to whom it may concern. And here are some common ways to address the recipient. We have Dear Mr. Powell, Dear Miss Mackenzie, Dear Frederick Hansen, Dear Editor-in-Chief, Valued Customers, Sir or Madam, Sir. All right. All right, the first paragraph, in most types of business letters, it is common to use a friendly greeting in the first sentence of the letter. So here are some examples. I hope you're enjoying the first summer, a fine summer, or thank you for your kind letter. On January 5th, I came across an ad of your company. It was a pleasure meeting you at the conference. And these are the things like an introductory statement. And then after a short opening, state the main point of your letter in one or two sentences. I am writing to inquire about, or I am interested in a job opening posted on your company website, or we would like to invite you to a members only luncheon on April 5th. Okay. And then the second paragraph, use a few short paragraphs to go into greater detail about your main point. If you are including sensitive material such as rejecting an offer or informing an employee of a layoff period, embed the sentence in the second paragraph rather than opening with it. Here are some common ways to express unpleasant facts, like we regret to inform you it is with great sadness that we, after careful consideration, we have decided. Okay, and of course your final paragraph is where your last paragraph that should include requests, reminders, or notes on enclosures. Yeah, so you can look at some of the samples given here. And closing, here are some common ways for you to close the whole letter. All right, if we can be any if we can be of any further assistance, please let us know. Or if you require more information, or we hope you can settle this matter to our satisfaction, so on and so forth. Depending, of course, on the purpose of writing the letter, the content as well. Yeah. So if you like to refer to future business, or if you like to refer to future contact, okay, here are some samples of phrases that you may want to use. And of course, ending it, either to use like yours sincerely, yours faithfully, regards, okay, when to use it, okay. These are also some other common phrases. If let's say you are making a request or you are offering help, okay. If let's say you would like to deliver good news, or if you like to deliver bad news, or if you're going to complain, let's say you're going to write a complaint letter, okay. If let's say you would like to forward an apology, or you like to give some orders, all right. If let's say when it comes to prices, referring to payment and closing documents, all right. Sometimes we would like to enclose some documents together with our letter. So this is how you say it. I am enclosing. Please find enclosed brochure, for example, or please find enclosed poster, for example. Okay, an effective business letter must be able to accomplish three basic things. Okay, the first one, clear, appropriate, and it has to be persuasive in nature. So deliver your message clearly and persuasively. All right. So to achieve clarity and persuasiveness, you must accomplish this lah. The aim, purpose of the letter, the problems or issues to be addressed, ideas and information are organized. Organization is very much part of the business letter, and information has to be correct as well. Okay, and of course, to achieve appropriateness in the delivery message, you must accomplish this. Use simple language, three C's, like clear, concise, and correct. Clear, simple, concrete, specific words, concise, most economical use of words, and correct, free from basic grammatical errors. Use appropriate tone and style like polite, positive, personal, and professional. And format or package your letter properly and nicely. Now, if we were to look at toned, now what is basically toned? Toned in writing refers to the writer's attitude toward the reader and the subject of the message. The overall tone of a written message affects the reader just as one's tone of voice affects the listener in everyday exchanges. Yeah. Now, considering that you're going to write business letter, there are few tones that you may want to employ in writing your business letters. For example, you must show some sort of confidence when you write your letter. If let's say you are an enqu- if you are inquiring information, you must be able to know what you are inquiring for. Be courteous and sincere. Yeah, and I guess that is also another tone that you may want to set in your letter. Be courteous means that show some courtesy, project some sincerity in writing your letters. All right. Use non-discriminatory language. Okay, instead of chairman, we use chairperson. Um, these are few of the things that you can actually look at, yeah, how to change from a gender bias statement to rather a neutral statement. Okay, stress the benefits for the reader. All right, write an appropriate level of difficulty depending who will be receiving the letters. Yeah. And what kind of tone should I use with a negative message? How can we actually, because undeniably sometimes when you want to write a letter, for example, a complaint letter, sometimes the tone can be quite negative, but how can you portray that negativity in a very subtle manner? Now, this is also very important for you to know. All right. Okay, so this is a sample. They give you the sample of what not to be used for negative tone and how to show it in a better version. You can also go to this website to the links given here for you to look at some common errors in business writing.